Okay, this lesson number 1.4 is entitled Second Life. Second Life is an online video game that's been very successful, maybe not so much lately, but it was very successful at the beginning of the century. So basically you were supposed to live a virtual life. You had an avatar. That's a very good word that we need when we talk about this. So somebody who, or a symbol, a character that represents yourself, but in the virtual world. Okay, so as in every lesson, the last lesson, lesson 4, you have to watch a DVD, and there is a pre or a warm-up activity, a preview activity, in which you have to answer these questions. Okay, so what can you do in Second Life? Do you think the statements are true? So basically, this is what you need to read them and try to answer those for yourself before you get into the topic, to see how much you know about Second Life and how much you can guess with what I've said before. Have a look at the words in bold letters, like alter your appearance, that means change, to pick, that means to choose, outfits, that means the dressings, the way they dress. Socialize is a word that you know. Residents, people that live in a particular place. Currency is the type of money that you use. For instance, our currency here in the European Union is the euro. Okay, so you just do that for yourself, and then do the second part of this. It is match the words in bold above with the words. Okay, so I just introduced you a little bit to the type of vocabulary. If you need to consult a dictionary, do so. And then it says read the program information. So read this text to check your answers again. So you need to read that. And next, you watch the DVD. Now it says watch the DVD. You can watch it using your DVD, the physical one that comes with your textbook, or you could choose to simply play that one in a domestic DVD player or in the computer. Okay, in any case, you need to use the DVD, the physical DVD that comes with your textbook. So you watch it and put the pictures A through E. So you see the pictures here, A, B, C, and D, and E. Okay, so there are 5 pictures. You need to put them or match them with these sentences here. Okay, so you've got 5 sentences to match to 5 pictures. Okay, you're supposed to then watch the DVD one more time and check that your answers were right. And this is something that somehow we are going to try to do in class. Okay, address those questions, those 3 questions. If we move on to page 17, here's what we've got. Create a new identity. There is a speak out activity. So in this type of activities in lesson 4, they teach you, or they give you tips for both for presentations and for oral interaction. Okay, so these are very, very helpful tips when you need to try to improve your oral skills. So first of all, 5A, you've got here to listen to an audio extract about someone talking about her avatar. Remember the word, her avatar. Okay, so you need to answer those questions and then complete the gaps in the platform. Now, if you listen again, then you will see that you'll have to try to tick key phrases. Whether you listen to them or not, that's alright, because that's something you have to do for yourself. But these are key phrases. That means that if you are describing a situation, if you're doing an oral presentation like the one that this person is doing here, these are very useful expressions that you need to incorporate in your repertoire. So in the list of expressions that you use actively in English, like I reinvented myself, I created, look at this, a new image of myself. This is a very typical expression. To change someone's appearance, that's a very useful expression when you're talking about changing your looks also. Alter something, okay, one thing that hasn't changed. You can also talk about or use these expressions when you talk about a change of image, not only when you're talking about your avatar, because I suppose that most of you don't have an avatar in Second Life, but these vocabulary and these key phrases are very useful when you're talking about a change in someone's looks, either yourself or someone else that you're talking about. So these are very useful expressions for that. And this, one more time, this is an activity that we are supposed to do in class. So you're going to try to create your own avatar, and the expressions that we've just seen are going to be very helpful for doing this activity, because you're going to try to do that with them, okay? In a group, you're going to create an avatar and explain to them what you've done and how you've changed your looks, etc. And then you've got a writing activity here. That doesn't mean that you have to write something, but it helps you in your writing skills. So what you need to do is read the questionnaire. This is a questionnaire, so a set of questions, and choose to be either yourself or your new identity and write the answers to the questions. Okay? You're supposed to write 1 or 2 sentences for each question. And then you're supposed to share them with your classmates. Again, this is something that you can start to prepare at home, and even if you don't write anything, just think about what you could write, and then you could share the information in class when we do the activity together with other activities.